Looks good.
Got the defense. The test.
Let's make it quick.
Ready to lose yours? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Too late to repent.
Pretty good crowd, let's rock!
Your answers? The test. 0 points.
Turn it up!
I'm... Let's... Let's... Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Keep up!
Free. Answer me. 0 points.
Let's go.
Free.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's rock!
Your answer?
This is our chance.
Pretty
I'm... Let's make it quick. Just a scratch. Fight the truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
time for the make. Turn it up! Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
Rules are made to be broken.
Keep up!
SAS Perkibi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
That's it?
This is our chance.
Let's rock!
You're on. Answer me.
Is that all? Keep at it.
Looks good.
Aha! What a pop! I see a future full of potential.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel. Yup, you've probably seen that stylish Gerda hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that.
That's the above-ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more? Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think? Happy now? He's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this... Anyone else sleepy? No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter before.
I'll keep watch.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things...
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to... I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane Guard officer in the underground. There might be...
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane Guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia... Forget it. It's meaningless to talk. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. May as well go for a...
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I was... No sleep for you either, huh? I know what you mean. I don't like the feeling that I'm not in control. And now... Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you can stop the eternal freeze? Your confidence actually makes me even more worried. This isn't like helping a child make a snowball. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have... As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she... She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomera remained open. But the past, I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do. The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want to better... Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. quieter things are around you, the louder they are. I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate.
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be whole. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help. Oh, yeah? Well, look at you. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, Any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us. We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. Way over there. See that house on the hill? After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good... I miss those carefree days.
Huh.
What?
No, it's just...
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably... Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful. Enemies ahead.
Fighting is meaningless.
Other defense?
Let's make it quick.
We make a pretty good team. This suits my tastes.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
Rules are made to be broken.
This'll get a good price.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
For the theater of the mediocre.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there. Maybe we can find what we're looking for.
I have no interest in...
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits! Fight is fun!
SAS per Kippy. Knowledge, the measure of truth, and falsehood. Answer me.
Let's go.
You fool!
Rules are made to be broken. The truth of life and death, revealed in an empty sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Just as my calculations predicted.
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Your answers? Answer me.
We're in trouble now.
For keeping knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. I'm asking questions. The test. 0 points.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
1,000 wonders to raise your... Fight is fun! Yeah!
Fighting is me.
Let's go.
Mediocre.
Let's make it.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look...
You mean that someone else got here and
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the...
The scent of dirt is still fresh. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market. Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how...
Zila! You weren't the boss of me.
You took the materials and hid them all, but if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those
There's always...
Don't let him fool you. Everyone in the underworld knows that this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back. Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need
200.
What? Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about it.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right?
What?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomarrow crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable. But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never...
I promise.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town.
Thank you. Whoever you are. You guys can you guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on... Oh, right! The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks.
That object was pretty important to you. But are you sure you're okay just giving...
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just... Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember. This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
Welcome, customers. Yeah!
Too late to repent.
Yeah!
Fight.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now. Maybe some things will still look familiar.
She's scared.
I've no interest in...
Let's make it quick.
Too late to repent.
I'm asking questions.
Let's go.
Fighting. I've no interest in conflict. Rules are made to be broken.
1,000 wonders to raise your spirit. Fight is fun! Let's be friends. Yeah!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. We made it! Hey, where are you going? Let's look around the...
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
Do you think undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a mere... No. No. How are they all empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the...
I don't care how big you are.
We're in trouble now!
Essayus percipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Yeah!
0 points.
Fighting is meaningless.
Let's make it quick.
It's more than that. Rules are made to be broken.
Welcome, Kaka! Yeah!
I've no interest.
This is our chance.
Your answer. Sorry.
The truth of life is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself. But, should be all clear now. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supply. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh?
This building? This playground equipment?
What? Come on, the overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here. Wait,
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Cool it!
I found...
What is this?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must...
And why give it to me?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from here.
You sure are prissy, huh?
Ugh, the swing is covered in dust. Hey, don't sit on it.
It sure brings back memories. I still remember one time I swung super high.
Who knew swinging could be so intense?
At the time, I wanted to swing.
So dangerous. You're lucky to have lived till now.
Aren't we all, though?
What's up here?
Yep. You pick.
Blue.
Look at this. After over 10 years.
Teeth marks.
All right, well, this one time, a big kid was trying to steal this toy from me. I couldn't out-wrestle him for it, so I just bit down hard and
How boring.
Keep at it.
We've looked everywhere but here. It's great. It's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is... No. I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me,
You're... an undergrounder? Wait,
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architects said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among...
the kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future supreme guardian among us. Does Nat know about this?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must complete in us. I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of guardian success. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have...
Hey, are you...
Huh?
Wow.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive... Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. Didn't you say that?
You're right. You're right. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times. I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. What?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog?
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes from the same world. How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my
Okay.
I should let those two be alone for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.